Hi, gang. It's Maud here again, and welcome to your workday wind down yoga practice. This is the perfect class to take for when you're just done with your workday. You're done with your 9 to 5 or whatever your 12-hour shift is, and you just want a practice that still keeps your body moving gently, but also a little bit more low energy, a winding down, and perhaps you need this before your night starts and maybe you get busy again. So just a nice pausing place, a pausing spot. So whether you just got off rush hour traffic and you just went and rushed to your mat and you just want to move a little bit, or if you literally just stepped away from your desk, removed yourself away from your workspace, your physical or mental workspace, and you just kind of went to your mat, this is the perfect class for you. So if you have a blanket or a pillow at your disposal, go ahead and grab it. Otherwise, it's not really required. But we're going to start in a dangle here on our feet. So if you do have the pillow and the blanket, bend your legs to pick it up off the floor or wherever it is. Make sure that the feet are underneath the hips. I kind of want to tuck the prop underneath my torso or between my torso and my thighs. And so if that feels good to you, please do that. Otherwise, lose the prop and just find a dangle. And grab here elbow to elbow. Let your head hang heavy and then start to sway left and right. This is a short and sweet practice. And so in the small amount of time that we're here, I really want you guys to find your breath and to see the relationship between an intentional breath with a purposeful and gentle practice. And our purpose for today is to wind down. If your mind is still attached to whatever happened today, to your work, to the amount of work you still have, just let that go because all that will not go away even after this practice. So just right now, stay right here and land on this very aware energy of winding down. Stop in the center, and if it feels good to you, let's take 3 intentional breaths. Inhale here. Let your rib cage expand towards your thighs or towards that prop. And as you exhale, come back to home base. Keep dangling the head. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhale in. Exhale out. Let's do that one more time. And then exhale. Nice job. Slowly release the hands from the elbows. You can get rid of the prop, the blanket or the pillow, whatever it is that you had. Keep your legs bent and then send your hands on your thighs, but turn your fingers towards each other. And we're going to do our cat-cow here, our spine articulation, flexion and extension here. So as you inhale, just open up the belly to the front, tailbone to the back. Open the chest, lift your head. And as you exhale, we're going to go the exact opposite direction. So belly curls in, the chest concaves, tailbone tucks, and the chin tucks as well. And just do about 3 more of that. And we open the chest and we arch the spine. It's called a cow pose, but on our feet. Usually we do this on our hands and knees. And as we exhale, we call this a cat pose. Do 2 more. Again, being mindful of how manipulating the breath resonates with how you move. And our intention is to wind down. Exhale. Nice job. And then slowly uncurl. Lift your arms up. And get your hands to heart center. And I will face you as we do our lateral bends. So I'm trying to mirror you. So send your right foot behind and then beside the left foot. And then interlace your fingers behind you. On an inhale here, open the elbows. And as you exhale, slowly find a nice lateral bend over to your right side. You'll find that engaging the glutes changes the experience. Have a nice, solid, grounded footing here. So make sure you make a solid footprint on that mat. Spreading your toes, finding your balance. Inhale. And then exhale, come to center. You can release the hands, release the legs. You can shake it off, find your neutral. And then this time, the left foot's going to be behind the right foot, and then to the side. And interlace your fingers behind you. Perhaps a different thumb is in front if you were crossing the thumbs, or just release the thumbs to your neck. Inhale. Exhale, let's bend the other way. Again, the purpose is to wind down, right? But that doesn't mean necessarily sleeping or snoozing. We're just taking our energy here to a lower level. One more time. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Find your neutral. Step towards the top of your mat. And then inhale, rise with your arms gently. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Just step your left foot behind you. Plant your left knee down. And coming into this nice square lunge. Send your left hand outside the right thigh. And then your right hand behind you. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale here. And then exhale. Slowly release. Plant the hands down. And then send your right knee forward of the toes. And then keeping your right heel down, send your left knee to the back so you can just find this nice stretch here in the calf or the Achilles tendon as well. Just dropping your head. Inhale here. As you exhale, gently walk the hands back, keeping the foot down into a nice passive stretch. Relaxing that foot, it will probably naturally lift away from the mat. But if you really truly wanted your foot down, you can also just place it down and enjoy this deeper bend in the front leg. This to me is more of a less expectations type of stretch or type of experience. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Plant your hands down. Come into quadruped if you want. And then step your left foot forward. And then now your right knee is back. So come upright, finding this square lunge. Right hand outside the left thigh. Left hand on your lower back. Inhale. And then exhale, twist towards your left. You can let your gaze go downward just to encourage that nice winding down energy. Big breath here. And then exhale, release. Again, you can keep that left foot down as you find a nice passive stretch right here. Or you can make it naturally lift off of the mat or let it stay down. I kind of like this variation. It really does encourage a cooling down energy. No competition, no ambition, no big goals. Inhale. And then exhale. Slowly walk to center, back to your quadruped. Find a nice child's pose, knees away from each other, toes towards each other, and then plant your elbows down. All I want you to do is just hang your head, send your thumbs towards your neck, and just find a nice downstroke massage from the base of the skull all the way down to the base of your neck. Perhaps a round number like 4 or 6 or 8 downstrokes. And feel free to hit the pause button if you want to spend more time here because this is super yummy. And then slowly release the hands. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders and slowly come up. I'm going to face this way, but stay where you are. You can sit hips to heels or whatever seated pose is comfortable to you. Use your thumbs and your index finger. Place your thumbs underneath your eyes and your index finger towards your eyebrows. And just give yourself a nice eye massage right here. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. if you've been reading or staring at the computer for a long time, if you were just heads down with something and you were just super hyper focused today, this is such a good exercise. I do this sometimes over lunch, especially on days when I can't get a break. All right, this time we're going to touch the same parts, but we're going to use our middle finger and our index finger. And notice how that sliding motion feels a little bit different, but may have the same effect. Although your elbows poking out may feel a little bit different than before with your elbows sort of relaxing down. One more time. And then slowly interlace your fingers. Stretch the palms to the front of you and stretch the arms. And then send the palms in and then turn the palms towards each other, keeping the fingers interlaced and the knuckles towards the camera. Couple more times, palms out and stretched. Send them in and then the knuckles are facing forward. 2 more times. Again, if you have a tendency to max out your energy, convince yourself to just cool down, wind down. Nice job. Plant the hands down, cross at the ankles, and come into a Sukhasana or crisscross applesauce. Let's lift our shoulders above towards the ears. Inhale. Exhale, drop them back and down. A couple more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Perhaps doing this one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Walk your hands forward. You can keep the elbows planted on your legs actually if you want. Keeping the spine long. Let's take a deep inhale. Find expansion in the chest. But as you exhale, just fold forward. If this is enough for you, then stay right here. Otherwise, if you can walk your hands a little bit more forward, but keep your sit bones down, and it's comfortable to you, then do that. You can even place your hands on a couple of blocks or a thick book, whatever meets the floor halfway or lets you meet the floor halfway. Deep breaths right here. Exhale. One more time, deep breath. And then exhale, slowly release. And then send your feet forward, a little wider than the hips. Hands are behind you. And take these nice windshield wipers. Oh my God, feel that on the lower back. If you've been spending too much time sitting down as you were working, you will definitely love this. But again, instead of doing this fast, because we can totally energize ourselves with the windshield wiper, do the exact opposite and do it slow and controlled. One more time on each side. As you send your legs to the right, kind of sit upright right here, and then place your hands in front of your right knee and take that nice bow that we just did towards the front earlier. Again, the energy is coming down and down and down. Listen to the thoughts that are in your mind. If it's going back to work, tell yourself, all that is still there. I cannot control it. They will still be there. So right now, just honor your time and space here. And then slowly windshield wiper the legs over to the left side. Plant your hands in front of the left knee. Take a nice reverent bow. Being thankful for perhaps a job opportunity, perhaps having a means to earn an income, a means to live the lifestyle that you have. But regardless of that, self-care is underrated. And so we still want to take time to be able to do this thing called yoga and really listen to our bodies. And so we can de-stress and decompress. Slowly walk your hands in. Come back into that Sukhasana, but with another leg in front. We're not going to do Shavasana. I want you guys to find that same energy right here as you are seated, placing your hands on your thighs. Inhale one more time. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards the ears. And as you exhale, drop it down. Take the time to breathe. Take the time to feel light. Whether your eyes are closed or your gaze is low, put a number in front of you and set that number to represent the energy level you have at work. So perhaps it's at an 8. It's just crazy. It's stressful. And every exhale that you take right here, that number goes lower and lower. So from an 8, maybe you get to a 6. From a 6, you're going to get to a 4. You're going to get to a 2. Let the breath coincide with this nice winding down energy. And then you send your hands to heart center, bowing your head towards your hands. Still being grateful for everything you do, being grateful for the job that you have, and being grateful for your body to be able to send you feedback when it is stressed and when it's in a place that needs your attention. Some TLC. And with a hint of a smile, deep breath, inhale. And exhale, take a deeper bow to yourself, thanking yourself for taking the time to be here and to listen and de-stress and decompress. And I thank you guys for sharing your practice right now. Hopefully you feel better from your stressful workday. And so whenever you took this, I just really hope that you feel better right now compared to when you started class. From me to you, namaste, 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 om shanti, peace to you guys. And take care, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.